Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a game that is very beloved, somewhat hated, and kind of controversial. Now, before I continue, keep in mind of when this video was uploaded, considering things could age very poorly or like fine wine, I don't know. But as of right now, Smash Bros. Ultimate is supposed to be the last Smash Bros. Of course, we've heard that also about Brawl, but you know. Also, as of this video, the latest DLC character to be announced and released is Kazuya from the Tekken series. So as of right now, there's just one more DLC character left to be announced and released, which is going to make someone mad. I mean, this is Smash Bros. After all. This last DLC character is either going to make a lot of people happy and some people mad, or vice versa, or some mix of the two, which I have a feeling that last one will probably be it. Now, if you've known about the Smash Ultimate DLC packs, you know that the first one was generally well received. I mean, the last one kind of made people mad, the last character announced, but other than that, it was generally well received. The second DLC pack has been a lot more controversial. Now, I'm not saying that there weren't many people that liked the characters that came out in the second pack, it's just that it's been a little more controversial because of the choices they made. It's a little hard to explain. Now, not everyone will agree with what I'm about to say, but I have heard some people say that the peak DLC character was Banjo-Kazooie. Anyway, after Kazuya was announced, and then they said that the last Smash Bros. DLC character in this pack would be the final DLC character. I mean, that could very well change. I mean, we didn't even know the second pack was going to happen, but who knows. Anyway, it got me thinking. If there ever is a Smash Bros. Game after Smash Bros. Ultimate, there needs to be a few changes to the way they do things. More specifically, the way they choose characters and somewhat with stages too. Now, I know that Mr. Sakurai himself has said that even if there's a Smash Bros. Game after Smash Bros. Ultimate, there probably wouldn't be this many characters again. Well, whether or not they try to aim for that, here are a few changes they need to make. I've thought of a couple of scenarios to where it wouldn't make everyone happy, but it would probably generally make more people happy than how they've handled it with Smash Ultimate. The first thing for the first idea would be to limit the amount of characters from a single franchise that you can use as playable characters. As a lot of us know, there are way too many Pokemon characters and Fire Emblem characters. Right out of the gate without the DLC, there's 74 characters in the game. If you were to take out all the Pokemon and Fire Emblem characters, there would be 59, 57 depending on how you would count Pokemon Trainer. So while they don't take up a whole lot of the roster in Smash Ultimate, in terms of being from single franchises, that's a bit much. There are 8 or 10 Pokemon characters, again depending on how you look at Pokemon Trainer, and about 7 Fire Emblem characters, or 8 if you include the DLC. Now you might be wondering why I'm not really complaining about the Mario characters, because there are like 10 out of the gate, or even more if you count the Piranha Plant and if you count the Donkey Kong characters as, you know, Mario characters. Well, that's a little more excusable. That is a bit much, but it's a little more excusable because, I mean, Mario is the Nintendo icon, or the Nintendo mascot is what I'm trying to think of. What I'm thinking is that maybe there could be up to 4 characters per Nintendo franchise, and then up to 2 characters per third-party franchise. This way, more slots can be taken up by characters from other franchises. Now, the way they could decide on which characters to keep and which characters that have already been from a single franchise and other Smash Bros. Games they should get rid of, they could have people vote for which ones they want the most, like which 4 they want the most out of a Nintendo franchise, and, well, obviously with third party, which 2 they would want the most out of those. Now again, with Mario, they could still make kind of an exception, but not as much of an exception as they did for Smash Ultimate, and definitely not have Dr. Mario as a separate character, if anything. So you might be wondering, well, what happens to those characters that are voted out? Are they just gone from the game? Well, what I'm thinking is that the characters that were voted out could at least still be assist trophies and or Mii costumes. In terms of being assist trophies, they could technically still be in the game, they just wouldn't be playable. And in terms of Mii costumes, it wouldn't really be the same, but you would get something. Oh, and obviously with the Pokemon characters, they would just be in the Pokeball along with the other ones. Now going back to having limited characters per franchise, what they could do for DLC is have at least one Echo Fighter per franchise, so that way you'd be getting something extra, and they could probably charge a little less for it, but it's Nintendo, so who knows. Now when it comes to the stages, it should kind of apply the same way as with the characters, but I'm thinking that maybe with the stages, they could have each character have their own stage, and not just if they're a DLC character. Like Mario has his own stage, and then Luigi, if he's in the game, obviously probably would be, he would have his own stage, and so on. And now that I think about it, that is pretty much the case, or for the most part, but there are some characters that seem to have more stages than others, so, you know, kind of tweak that a little bit. Maybe add some bonus stages here and there, just depending on what they decide to do. Now that would be the first idea I have about a Smash Bros. 6 or 7. It all depends on how they count for 3DS and for Wii U. Now as for my second idea, it would probably make more people upset than my first idea, but at least you could get an idea of who all could make it into the game. My first point being that they would go back to having only Nintendo characters, like Nintendo exclusive characters, and characters that started out as Nintendo exclusive. As in, you wouldn't be able to play as like Sonic the Hedgehog, but you still might be able to play as characters like Banjo-Kazooie. It might still get a little complicated on who would exactly be able to get in, but basically any character from a franchise that started out exclusively on Nintendo, even as there were other, you know, platforms they could have released it on. And of course, like my first idea, the cut characters would still make it in as assist trophies and or Mii costumes. Now, assuming this new Smash Bros. Game would still support amiibo figures, well, maybe the third-party ones would just be amiibo figures, like as in they would only help you if you have the amiibo. Other than that, they would be an assist trophy or something. I didn't really think that far ahead about the amiibo figures. And of course, the first couple of points applies to the stages as well. I'd like for every character to have their own stage, and maybe some bonus stages, but as long as it's just Nintendo, then, you know, they could just do whatever with that. And those are pretty much my ideas on what they could do with a future Smash game after Smash Bros. Ultimate. Go ahead and leave a comment on what you think they should do after Smash Ultimate. And if this video is old enough to where they already released the next Smash game, if there is another Smash game, then comment below what you think they should do after that one, I guess. I don't know. And don't forget to like this video if you like it, and subscribe for potentially more videos like this. This isn't part of a series, but I sometimes make random videos like this. But you can also subscribe for my other types of videos as well. And thanks for watching. Mostly listening, but watching.